Hello everyone, and in this video we're going to make some sloppy Joe mix. So here we've got the 8 cups of tomato sauce going in, and I've already cut up the peppers. Now I don't add the onions, you're more than welcome to. It's 3 cups of red peppers and 3 cups of green peppers. I do roughly that much, and I did double this, I think. Yes, I did, because it was 8 cups, that's right. So I did double this recipe, so this is a double batch. So that's what's in there. Now you're supposed to put all this stuff in the oven, roast it, and then, all this other stuff. I don't do that. I can't be bothered. All right. So now we've got the half a cup of apple cider vinegar going in. And I also put in the 1/4 cup of brown sugar. That's what I was scraping off the bottom there. This is super easy to make, and you can make this using sauce. I'm doing this while I'm doing a whole bunch of canning tomatoes. So I just took all the tomatoes and blended up until I had that much. And then you need half a cup of Dijon mustard. Again, okay guys, I'm doubling this recipe. So I needed half a cup, so I needed a full cup, so I needed 250 milliliters of the sauce, which was roughly what was left in that bottle. And then we're going to need a can of tomato paste. You can use the roasted tomato paste, which is in the book. So what was it? It's like 125 milliliters or half a cup. And this is coming out of the all new Ball book of canning and preserving. So there's a tomato paste going in. I really need to get myself one of those little spatulas that just will go around in those little jars. I need to get one. Okay. And then what we do is we take this, because that's, and salt and black pepper. That's the only other 2 things that go in there. Okay, so there's salt, 2 teaspoons, or 2 tablespoons, I'm sorry. And then, that small little bit extra, I wish I wouldn't have done that. I don't even know why I did that. That was an oopsie. So that actually ended up by being a little bit too salty. But it worked out in the end. But still, I wish I wouldn't have done it. And then you add black pepper. Okay, so then you stir this. And then all you do is you cook this down until it's the thickness that you want it. So here I'm going to show you. This is what it looks like. Oh, no, I'm not. Sorry, I thought I was grabbing the camera. I'm grabbing the black pepper. I don't measure the black pepper. That's one of the few things I actually do not measure when I am canning. There's the occasional time I will when it requires a lot of it. Most time I won't. Okay, so that's it. Now what we're going to do, okay, here we go. I'm bringing it closer. So now all we're going to do is we're just going to, motion. Sorry. Okay. Now it's pink because I use a blender. It does go back to red still once the air cooks out of it. And that is all we are going to do. Now we're just going to let this cook until it's the thickness that we want it. Looks gorgeous already though. So I reduce it. It reduced by about 2 inches, I think, by the time it was said and done. And it's still pretty soupy. I could have cooked this down further, but here's the thing. I like it a little soupy. So in that way, when I'm cooking it, I get the meat almost fully cooked. Like not quite fully cooked, but almost fully cooked. And then I add the jar in. Yes. And then that's when I finish reducing it, is when I'm cooking the rest of the meat. So it kind of works out. The water that's in there helps cook down the meat. It's just, that perfect harmony. Harmony. For some reason, that was a difficult word today. You want to make sure you get a good amount of peppers in each jar. I remember what I did. I had about 2 cups of raw tomatoes to it. That was what made that worked out. And it worked out nicely. It gave it a really nice, it has that blended tomato, but and there's little chunks of tomato in there. I don't know. I need to remember that for next time. So here we go. Debubbling as I'm going. You need to leave an inch of headspace. Then you're going to want to wipe a rim once we get there. Are we getting there? Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, so then we wipe the rims. Get a lid. Pop it on there. And these water bath can for 20 minutes. Then again, make sure to check your altitude. I live like 500. I think my altitude is like 500 or something. I don't have very high altitude. So please make sure to check your own altitude. So here we go. We're pulling them out. I think I got 7. I think it was 7 jars. And I was expecting 8. But I don't add pepper or the onions, so I kind of expect it to be down a little bit. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And you guys are going to see, I have a little squirt. There he is. Little squirt. No point of throwing that out. None. It'll make a meal. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, I think there's a ping.